your Galaxy S26 or S26 Plus or S26 Ultra has received a new improvement. Now, whenever you go to settings, right, now you might be like, okay, is this One UI 8.5? Yes. Now, Samsung, here's a couple of things you need to know in One UI 8.5 on your S26 series, S26 or S26 Plus or Ultra. Now, whenever you go to your settings, Samsung has completely rebranded. Remember there used to be like, so let's say for example connections, right? Remember under there used to be like some information and all that. Well, in One UI 8.5, Samsung has completely removed it and just rebranded the settings. Now, whenever you go down, so here's all the Galaxy AI, right? We'll go for this in a minute. Now, when you scroll down and you click software update, Samsung has completely revamped the software update, menu looks. So now this is the new looks. If you want to, hold on. If you want to check for updates, by the way, I don't know why it does that for some reason, but I'm going to probably just fix the brightness. There it is right there. Okay, so it's just checking if there's an update. Okay, so now you'll receive this message on your screen saying your software is up to date, which basically means that your device has already been updated to the latest version, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. If you want to know the software information, all you're going to do is just press this button and this is going to tell you the software information. So you've got Android version 16, One UI 8.5, the security patch level was 5 April 2026. So this is what you can press. So you can just click on the three dots, software information, and this will give you this information. Hold on. Now, if you want to know the last update that was installed on your device, all you're going to do is press this and you're going to press last update. Now, here is what it's going to show you. One UI 8.5, device is protected with improved security, and here's all the features. Now, if you all have lately, I have been seeing lots of complaints about the One UI 8.0 battery. Now, don't worry because I've got some news. Whenever now you scroll down and you click on this, your battery logo on One UI 8.5 has been revamped. Samsung has officially changed the battery, icon logo in One UI 8.5 to make it a little bit more better and understanding since people won't stop complaining. So there it is right there now. We've got to go through a lot of features in One UI 8.5. If you use the Galaxy S26, which is the standard version, here's a couple of information you need to know. So your display is 6.3 FHD plus dynamic AMOLED, blah, 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 blah. The processor on the Galaxy S26 series is Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 or Exynos 2600, region dependent. So there's 12GB RAMs. You can select any storage, which is 128GB, 256, 512, so you can select one of the storage options you want. Now, I'm pretty sure maybe the next couple of years' time, Samsung might remove the 128GB option because it seems to be they've removed the 64GB, now they might do the 128GB next. Now, here's the rear camera, 15 megapixel main, whatever it's called, f1.812 megapixel ultra wide, f2.2 10 megapixel telephoto, 3x optical, and the front camera is 12 megapixels. The battery is 4300 mAh. The charging is 25 watt wired charging and 15 watt wireless charging. Here's the weight and it's running One UI 8.5. Here's the key features of the device. So here it is. The S26 Plus features a larger 6.7 inch 4900 mAh battery and 45 watt fast charging. The S26 Ultra features a 6.9 inch display, 200 megapixel camera, 5000 mAh battery, and more advanced telephoto sensors up to 50 megapixels. So here's your options: 12GB RAM on the S26, and there's all the information as well. We're on your phone app now. Let's just say you wanted to call a phone number. 1 second, let me just dial. I've just dialed a random number, so please do not use this number. That number that I'm dialing right now is not a number because it's probably not recognised now. If you make a call, hold on,
This is the Vodafone voicemail service.
Wait, what? There's a number. So Samsung has completely so this Samsung has officially revamped the call UI for that. So that's been revamped. Samsung has changed it. Now, when you go into your phone app on One UI 8.5, Samsung has officially changed the icons and categories of these three options: keypad, recents, and contacts. Samsung has completely changed them. Now we're going to press this right here, and we're going to go to settings. Now, when you go to your device, now you've got two new features. Now you've officially got call screen. Now, obviously, everyone's be like, why doesn't One UI 8.0 have this? But don't worry. Samsung is still in the process of rolling out One UI 8.5 to all devices that still receive support up until now. So One UI 8.5 should be coming to your device either this month or next month. We don't really quite know, as I've seen confirmation that it might come in May 4 or something like that. Now, when you go to your call screening, there's a new circle on that thing as well. Now, when you go to call screening, on One UI 8.5, there is a brand new call screening feature. Now, here is what you can do. You've got auto screen calls. So if you click on this, you can either select suspected spam and scams, or you can select unknown callers, which means if on unknown callers, if people call you on their phone number and their phone number shows up to you, they're going to ask you the reason for calling and your name. So you can either select one of these two if you like. Now, here is the language. Here's all the languages that you need to know of One UI 8.5. You can either select one of those. If you can't speak English, you can select another one. We've got two voices in the call screening, so if you want to use this one, this is one.
This is what it sounds like when calls are being screened. This is what it sounds like when calls are being screened.
Those are the two voices that are added in One UI 8.5 for call screening. So this is the feature. This is really good and better because now you won't have to, you press that text call when someone tries to call you. Now you could just automatically enable call screening on One UI 8.5. We've now got a brand new direct voicemail feature. So when you're unable to answer, allow the caller to leave a voice message after the tone. So here it is right here. So you can press this. If you want to switch this on, you can automatically send it to voicemail after 5 seconds or select anything you like in One UI 8.5. So you can also view what callers say while reading voicemail. These are the brand new features, so you can turn them all on in order to hear what the person is saying back to you. Now, in terms of this itself, voice recording, so that's okay. Now you've got record calls, call captions, which is actually a really good feature. So there's not that much. So these are the only features that are added in One UI 8.5. Live Translate has also received a revamp as well. So you can also use these features now. So it's got two voices that I just went for the call screening feature. Call captions now, you can officially enable call captions if you want on One UI 8.5. That's been improved. So this is all I'm going to pretty much say. There's not that many updates, but this is what you need to know of One UI 8.5. Now, this is all I know, but if you know any other videos, you can go and watch other videos of One UI 8.5 and you can see what's on there. So these are the features that you'll get in One UI 8.5. I don't know if Samsung will be rolling out these changes, but they definitely have confirmed that these features are also going to come with One UI 8.5. And Samsung is going to bring all the Galaxy S26 AI features to the S25 on One UI 8.5. So you'll have these on your S25. Now, the camera, nothing has been changed. The camera's still the same, like that one right there, the dot. It's completely the same. And now if you go to the back, this is my S26, and it's still the same. But the camera background has just received an update. So this is all the features you need to know in One UI 8.5. Now I'm just going to go through a quick, hold on one second. Okay, so we're back on our device. Now if you click, now let's get out of here and we're going to go to the settings. Hold on. Okay, so we're back on settings now. Here is a quick useful feature that you need to know. So if you don't like your audio, or when you're watching a video, you're like, oh goodness, the volume, even though the volume's high, it's just not quickly proper, I don't like it. There's actually a feature. So now if you go into sound and vibration, this will be on your device if you have One UI 8 or One UI 7. I don't really know. If you press sound quality and effects, you can turn on loudness normalization, which means it'll bring all the audio from others onto your phone. So your phone will do that for you. I don't know if this is how it works, so it will prevent sound from either becoming too loud or too quiet while playing media, so it'll bring all the audio from the other stuff onto your video when you're watching a video. So it'll bring this also. This is what you could do and enable if you don't like your volume. Now, wallpaper has received some new wallpapers. Now, if you want the blue wallpaper, this is how I did it. So all you're going to do is click on this, and you need to press variations, and you can select any wallpaper you love on this Galaxy S26. And this is all you need to know about One UI 8.5. Now, that's my watch right there, and it's running One UI 8.0. So this is 8.5, and that's 8.0. So this is all you need to know about One UI 8.5. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to know any more. And I will be now making videos from now on about Samsung tech and what you need to know. By the way, please, just to let you know, I don't have an Apple device, so I'll only be using Samsung because my Apple devices, I don't really have any anymore because I got rid of them because they were having problems, and even Apple's copying Samsung, so I just decided to go to Samsung, which is the best because Samsung is really good, cool, and this year Samsung has really improved with One UI 8.5 and their new phone flagship. Congratulations, W Samsung, and this is what you need to know about One UI 8.5. If there's any features that I missed, leave a comment down below and I'll make a video about it again and then show you all the improved features. Thank you for watching. Peace.